Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming. We are back with race number one of season 111 in Grand Prix Racing Online. Today's race takes place in Barcelona, Spain, and I am excited. This is a fresh start for me, my second year at the amateur level. If you watched race 17 from season 110, you know that I kind of don't deserve this. I got really lucky. In the last half lap of the final race of season 110, I got lucky enough where a car passed Marcel Jetsman, who had surpassed me in the overall rankings, and he got passed right back. And that was enough to get me the 30th and final spot to move on to the second season here for me at the amateur level. So we're feeling fortunate for that. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about my strategy right now or introducing you to the new drivers. I did create a video, a preseason video, where we get to know all the new drivers for this season. And I will just show you quickly because I think this part is important. If we look at the money and car levels, I spent most of our money here in this very first race. Here we are, down here with $17 million or credits left. And we had 45 million coming into this first race. And our car level, although I did improve it, we are only a level 4, and there aren't very many cars worse than us. So that's a little bit of a detriment. If we take a look at the staff, you'll see that I do have one of the best drivers. We had to get rid of Ian Wilson. He just wasn't getting it done. I thought it would be a good idea to bring Ian Wilson from the rookie level to the amateur level, and he did not come through. And part of that was my fault. I take responsibility for not finding a way to make him successful. So we hired a brand new driver, Ricardo Bueno from Brazil. His name, loosely translated into English, is Dick Good. So we can refer to him as Dick Good if we want to. We haven't dressed him up properly yet. I realize now that I need to purchase some credits. So I'll do that before the next race. And we'll get Dick Bueno's his mutton chops cleaned up a little bit. But hey, this guy's got 114 overall rating, way better than the 93 that we had with Ian Wilson. That's where he finished up last season. Great talent, decent concentration. We just got to get that stamina up. He's a little bit of a pudgy. He's a little bit of a porker. He's 87 kilograms. And our previous racer was 55. So we got to get that stamina up. We got to get the weight down. We got to get the mutton chops trimmed up. That's our goals for our boy Ricardo Bueno. Okay, so let's take a look here and show you what I did to our car. Now, remember, at the end of last season, I was doing everything that I could to save money, which was part of the problem of our failure at the end of the season. Thank goodness we didn't get demoted. So every level for each part is at least a level 3. Some are level 4. We even had one left over from level 6. Now, even though all the parts were completely new, I still gave the upgrades, which is why we lost so much money because it was spent on upgrades just to try to come out of the gates with a decent car. Well, that might not make a difference today. We do have a little bit of wear on each part because I did some testing and some practice, and I will explain that to you when we get there. Okay, so there you go with the update of the car. Now, we did our 8 laps for this race. This is a race that I've already performed in way back in season 108. That was the first and only time. There's no Rain today, thank goodness. The temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, maybe somewhere between 18 and 24. Oh, we will be using medium tires today. I'll get into that a little bit more later. And you can see here the track for Barcelona. Very tough to pass at this track, which is why I was hoping we would qualify a little bit higher than we did, but we did not. And that's going to be tough for us today. 65 laps, a pretty long pit. We're going to be going two pits, I believe. So that's going to be a little painful. The lap distance is pretty average, right around 4.7 kilometers. Um, so I don't know, do with that what you will. My only other previous attempt did not result in any achievements, but I will say this was the first race um, before I started doing well that first rookie year. So let's hope that happens this season too. And then my qualifying lap, so I went with medium tires. I pushed it a lot. I found what worked for our new driver, and yet we ended up qualifying 28th. Not very good. Um, so that makes me feel like our driver's not really prepared this season. Maybe that stamina will be a problem. The skill's there, but not the stamina. And then for our qualifying lap number two, a little bit better. We put in 57 liters of fuel. The second and the next two stints, we've added a little bit more fuel. We'll talk about that. But we qualified 22nd in the second qualifying lap, and overall we will be starting 25th out of 37 cars. Okay, so uh, I will show our race setup because you know, why not? Keep in mind, this is only my second year of racing at the amateur level with a year and a half at rookie level. I am not an expert in anything. I am simply trying to figure it out just like you. So we do have two pits at 65. And just in case I fall short, which seems to be my MO, we're going to put 15 liters in just in case we need to stop quickly and fill up at the end of the race. My math may or may not be off. I don't know. We won't have to worry about raining. 100% for Dick Good. And we will be somewhat aggressive today, despite not having good stamina. Attempting to overtake 25, defending his position 15, the track clear and dry 25. We're going to force our way to the front at the start just to hold our own until it's pit time. And no boost laps today. I feel like at the end of the race, we're probably going to be so tired. It probably won't make a difference anyway. We learned that last year. Boosting with a car at our level doesn't really do us any good. It never did. Okay, so I did do a little bit of testing at the Paul Richard track in France. I really kind of just wanted to figure out what did I do here? 60 laps basically. I just kind of wanted to figure out how far we could get with our fuel, how many laps on medium tires. So 22 with around 65 liters, and that would be more than enough for us to get to the finish line with um, two stints, um, going into the pits, right? Sorry, I couldn't think of that for a minute. And then anyway, so yeah, that was our practice, our testing, and I felt like we did all right. It did kind of help me figure out what to do in the end there. So yeah, we went with the fitness class for Dick Good, and that gave him 2 stamina points. We got a long way to go, but we're going to get him there. We have him under contract all the way through next year. And then our staff training, we are now level 3 overall. I'm starting to spend more money on this. We have to be a little bit thrifty because of the amount of money that I spent. But out of the gate, we want to be as good as we can be. The facility update. Every um, facility is at level 2, except for our pit stop, which we're at level 6. We want to get better at pit stops. We were better at pit stops at the end of the year last season. And then our sponsor negotiation, we've only got one sponsor right now. We're really close to getting Schwappes. It may take a little bit longer to to get the third sponsor, but we got to get that sponsorship going. Now, I haven't really looked at this yet. I want to look at qualifying lap 2 because I want to know who did not qualify. Okay, so this guy clearly, based on his name, Steam This, I knew he wasn't going to participate. And Liam van der Moselle, I don't know what his motivation is, but he did not race the last 6 races of last season, although he did manage to stick and stay. We've got Rich Nichols and Gerjan Veldman. One got promoted. Gerjan got promoted from rookie, and the other, Rich Nichols, I believe, was demoted from pro. But they are actually friends on our friends list, so that's cool to have 2 friends in this group. That's the first time we've had that. And as you can see here with the starting grid, we are starting 25th with Jeffrey Childers, fellow American, on the pole. Okay, let's get to the racetrack. We got 5 minutes and 15 seconds before the race starts. I just want to say, as always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel, please. At the end of this video, if you don't know how we typically do it, I will have the preseason video as we pull up the graphics here. Quickly, we'll take a look at our friends group. There are the 18. Oh, we have Enrique Nichols. I forgot to make him visible. That's on me. Sorry about that, dude. But these are the other friends. Anybody on the pole? Nobody, but we have a couple second place starters. And then we look at the team. Danny Gonzalez. I guess Danny Gonzalez must be out. He didn't finish up the season last year. We should eliminate him immediately. Gaston. Most of our rookie level drivers got promoted. So this will be an interesting season for us to see how they perform. We're all at the amateur level, with the exception of Pato, who I think will get there this year, and Gaston will definitely get there. Good luck to those guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for today's race, 4 minutes before the start. On the pole today from the United States is Jeffrey Childers. In the second spot, from Russia is Fedor Kapistin. In the third spot, from Argentina, is Sergio Severino. In the number 4 spot, from South Africa, is Daryl G. In the 5th spot, from England, is Stephen Gray. In the 6th spot, from Spain, is Raul Moreno. In the 7th spot, from Australia, is Glenn Harvey. In the 8th spot, from Greece, and I looked up his name and I have it here. Where is it? I actually did the translation. I have it. Is Manolis Anagastou. That's how you pronounce that name. Okay, the number 9 spot is Konstantin Saratovsky from Russia. In the number 10 spot, this is our first newcomer. It's Gavin Adam from Australia. And then in the 11th spot, we have our buddy Ilya. He is from Russia. In the 12th spot is Edward Chukwin. He is from Venezuela. In the 13th spot, we have another newcomer. It is Rich Nichols from Canada. In the 14th spot, we have Pavel Benkurik. He is new to our group, and he is from Slovakia. In the number 15 spot, another newcomer. It's Paweł Kowalik. He is from Poland. In the number 16 spot is Johannes Haparanta. He is from Finland. In the 17th spot, we have Sipania Viorel. He is from Romania. In the 18th spot, we have Gianluca Perella. He is from Italy. In the number 19 spot, we have another newcomer. We have Gabriel Privitali. In the 12th spot, we have Chris Swindell from the United States. In the 21st spot, we have Anna Zielman from Brazil. In the 22nd spot, we have Edward Pratt from Belgium. In the 23rd spot, another newcomer, it's Leonard Botlow. He is from Slovakia. In the 24th spot is Mario Lane. He is from Estonia. In the 25th spot, there I am, Charles Jackson from the United States. In the 26th spot, we have Alexei Laktianov from Russia. In the 27th spot, we have Kaan Dagasan from Turkey. In the 28th spot, we have Gerjan Veldman. He is from the Netherlands. In the 29th spot, we have Walter L. Sosa from Argentina. In the 30th spot, we have Igor Oliveira. He is from Brazil. He's a newcomer. In the 31st spot, we have Daniel Marsh from England, another newcomer. In the 32nd spot, we have Matas Augustakis. He is from Lithuania. He is new to our group. In the 33rd spot, we have Bruno Nascimento from Brazil. He's one of those who just made it in the last race. In the 34th spot, we have Teegarden Rex from Canada. In the 35th spot, we have Ludik Spasik from the Czech Republic. He is new to the group. Another newcomer, we have Jesse Salminoja from Finland. And in the final spot for today, the 37th spot, we have Alexandru Micu from Romania. Phew, so we have 37 cars. This is the most cars that I've seen in a group thus far. We're going to be aggressive today. We are going to try to push our way to the front. My strategy, I will tell you here as soon as we get going with the race. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Maria. Wow, this was a little bit slower than it normally is. Okay, here we go. A new season. We have a little bit more hope than we've had in the past. We have a new color car. It is the light blue car here. I'm trying to change it up, change up our look. Now, it's supposed to be more difficult to pass here. I'm hoping that is true. We got to get our helmet updated too. We're going to do that. If you are new to the group and you are new to finding this channel, I just want to say thanks to, we moved up to the 24th spot. That's aggressive for us. I want to say thanks to the Gpro team who gave us a little bit of a boost as we get around the outside into 23rd, maybe 22nd. Keep going. Hey, we liked it good. I just want to say thank you to the Gpro staff for giving us a little shout out in their preseason hype video. We fall back to 23rd. Who is that moving up? That's Edward Pratt, another guy that just did a good job at the end of the season to salvage. Well, he just merged with that car all the way through it. Into 23rd. Keep going. 22nd. Wow, this is the best first lap we've ever had. So yeah, thanks to the Gpro team for the maybe involuntary promotion there. We're moving past Anna into 21st, and we've moved up 4 spots on the first lap. When have we ever done that? That's amazing. Good job by us. Here's the live we could do with Flo and with Diago, who was the winner of the elite level. We'll give them some props. Also, Flo was nice enough to invite me, as Anna tries to get biased there, to what is that group? I forget what it's called. I can't remember. My brain is fried, I guess, today. I live in Arizona. It's 105 degrees today, so it's pretty hot outside. I literally walked in off the street. I crammed some food into my cake hole. I opened up a bottle of good gas station wine, and I'm sitting here at 11 o'clock in the afternoon in my living room on the big screen watching this video. So I hope everyone is having a little bit of a drink. I know the World Cup's going on right now. It's a big deal to everyone, but probably me. I root for Brazil. So that's my go-to country other than the United States, because I know we don't have a chance. Maybe our women's team, I don't know. But nonetheless, finishing up the second lap, and we're in 21st place. I'm feeling pretty good about that. We have Gianluca in front of us. We have Anna behind us, slowing her up a little bit through this S curve. Now, for our channel, it's a Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming. A little self promotion here, real quick. We have all of the racing videos in their individual season playlists. So if you go to our homepage on YouTube and click on playlists, you can watch any of our videos that you want from Grand Prix Racing Online. Also, we open up sports cards, baseball, football, basketball, hockey. Those are all in their individual sport playlists. And there's other things I've done on the channel that are unlikely to be interesting to you. But I welcome you all to check those out. Anna's trying to get by us here, but we're going to block her. Sorry about that, Anna. She hangs herself out to dry almost. We are kind of slowing up this group, but for the first time, I think we're at the head. We're usually the last car in a group. I think that some of these cars in front of us will eventually fall off the pace and we'll maybe be able to keep up. I don't know. So there's that. As far as the um, the YouTube page. Now, if you want to friend me on Grand Prix Racing Online, I will friend you back and we'll get you on the friends list. I just got to remember to add you. I apologize again for not adding our new buddy Reed Nichols, but he's also in the race right now, so it's going to be a little easier for us to keep track of Reed. He's right there in the 13th spot, and Gurjan is back here in the 30th spot. I got to give a shout out early on here to Bruno Nascimento. He came out of nowhere in the last race and finished 15th. No, I'm sorry, he finished 13th. He passed me, and that pushed me back to the 30th spot. And as I mentioned before, we had um, Marcel Jetzman from Germany, and he was in 15th, made it to 14th. That would have pushed me into the rookie level. And in the last second, he got passed back. I mean, the last half lap. It was the craziest thing. I was screaming at the TV. I thought I had blown it. Our car had a technical problem, which I didn't anticipate. I thought I had it covered. I did not. And that was a real problem at the end. Jeffrey Childers has opened up a 5.5 second lead over Capiston. Capiston is usually the first driver to go into the pits. We remember that from last season, so we'll see what happens there. I apologize for backing up everybody. We are not gaining on that group. In fact, they are 4 seconds ahead of us, as Edward Pratt is like having enough of it already, but could not get past Anna. Anna might get me here. This is such a tough track to pass on. Um, I think everyone is sort of screwed behind me, which I feel a little bit bad about. So we have 21% left in fuel. Um, I'm hoping that gets us to just about the third of the waypoint, and then our last two pits will get us to the finish line. So we'll probably pit a little bit earlier than most other drivers. Wow, I mean, we are not good in those corners. Um, yeah, I'm making a lot of enemies right now. Who is the last car in this group? How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's probably 1, 2, 3. So there's 10 cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's Gurjan as the final car in the back. I apologize, Gurjan. Um, I'm holding you up. Well, Anna's tried to make a move. Looks like Pratt's trying to make a move. And there's Capiston right there. We know his yellow car anywhere. Yeah, I'm really hurting people. Now, I mean, we still had our fastest lap in lap 5. Look at the people trying to make a move here. Um, one spot at a time. Yikes. I'm the worst. Anna should get me here, right? No, we're going to hold her off. Playing some D. Unlike the San Antonio Spurs, that was quite a finals game the other day. I don't know what happened, but give the Knicks all the credit in the world. Okay, so here we go. That was our first lap where we didn't have our best lap. We are now nearly 5 seconds behind the car in front of us, so they are pulling away. I'm sorry, that is Chris Swindell in the 20th spot ahead of us. Okay, we just got our fastest lap. Okay, so we're still putting up good laps and even getting a little bit of space on the straightaway, but this is where we really are struggling. Now we're 5.3 seconds behind that car. I guess we're doing what we have to do. This is something we could not do last year. We could not fend people off with Ian Wilson. And because of that, we would be the car that would be at the end of the line trying to get past everybody else, which we would have to wait till late in the stint in order for that to happen. So I don't know. I mean, we're looking better than last year for sure. So let me share with you my strategy and consider this a lesson learned. Uh, as I said, I'm still not professional at this like a lot of the other drivers. I think this is only my 44th total race. But the lesson I learned in amateur in my first season last year is you got to come out of the gate and be good. You can't dick around. Sorry, Anna. You can't dick around and hope for a good finish at the end of the season. That almost cost us. You have to get your car good as quickly as you can so you can get a quality finish in the top 15 and then figure it out as the season goes along. So you have to spend the money, you have to have a good driver out of the gate, and you have to somehow find a way to get a good finish by maybe doing something a little different, changing up your pit strategy, so that maybe with a little bit of luck, you're able. Anna finally gets by me, and once one gets by you, they'll all get by you. So good job by Anna there. We've fallen back to 22nd. So we got to find a way to get that stamina up for Ricardo Bueno, and then yeah, and then keep our parts fresh and keep moving our car level up. Now, Edward Pratt is not going to be as patient as Anna was. I think he's going to take over here in a minute. Yeah, there we go. He's probably got a better car as I fall back to 23rd. I'm not too worried about Leonard Botlow. I don't know much about him. Doesn't have a photo. His fastest lap was lap 4, and then he started to fall off the pace. So I have no problem running third to these two. We will probably pull away from this group, and that'll be fine. Um, and we're still putting up our best lap. So lap 8, a little bit more consistency here than we had with Ian Wilson. So for those of you that are new, that are not have never watched one of our videos, and you've made it this far already, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Charles. You see my face? That's my face. Sorry about that. So you got to look at that for the next hour and 45 minutes. Um, yeah, I live in Arizona, in the city called Tucson, in southern Arizona. Edward trying to get around Anna and being held off. Where the University of Arizona is. Um, A fun little college town. Of course, we're in the middle of the desert. I'm about an hour away from Mexico, and I'm about an hour and a half away from Phoenix. I'm also about an hour and a half away from Tombstone, the old Western town, the movie with Kurt Russell in it. That's really close. I've been there a few times. It's actually kind of fun. Got to go into the saloon and get some sarsaparilla, and see the OK Corral and all that good stuff. It's fun. So yeah, I've lived here for about 5 years. I've lived throughout the South, but originally I'm from Detroit, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit, and I've lived all over the country. I've traveled, um, extensively through Canada, and been to Mexico several times. Been to the Bahamas, been to Puerto Rico, but I've never been overseas. So I've never been to Europe, and I've never been to not to Africa or the Asian countries. So um, anyway, yeah. So there, that's my background. I speak some decent Portuguese because I did work in an industry where I worked with a lot of Brazilians, which is why Brazil is my second favorite. Oh, they're my favorite World Cup team, um, yeah, and also I speak some Spanish out of necessity living here in the South. So if anybody wants to contact me through the game uh, email, you can speak to me in either one of those languages, and I'll be able to read it a little bit better than I would understand it if you were to speak it to me, I suppose. I am falling off the pace a little bit from Anna and Edward. There's a car that's already a lap down. Now, did someone go into the pits? No. So Alexandru Miku, we're coming up on him. He is just inching along. He is a minute 54 behind us. Now, I did notice he's the only level one car in our group. And yeah, he has already been lapped. And that's okay. But I tell you, Alexandru, you got to get it together pretty quickly because you're going to find yourself right back in rookie pretty quickly. So spend that money and get that car upgraded and try to be competitive. I don't know why I'm struggling to get by him. There we go. Thank you. All right. There goes Alexander or Alexandru. Is there a photo for him? Okay. Just making sure that's a dude. I didn't know if that might be like Alexandra, but Drew is like Andrew, so I guess that makes sense. I think there's only one female in our group. That is Anna Zielman, right there from Brazil. And she kind of, at the end of this, in the last race, she finished, I think, 10th. And she was in the 30th spot overall. So she wasn't in direct jeopardy of being demoted, but with her 10th place finish, that guaranteed her to stick around for another year. So she saved the best for last. Um, and she is a driver that last year came out of the first race and put up a pretty good, I think like 16th or 17th place finish, and then she kind of existed on that all the way to the end. I hear outside that my pest control person is here. So I don't think he'll bother me because they have a key to my house and they just come in and spray. So I think he can work on his own. But if I have to step away for a minute, I'll let you know. Okay, there's the first mistake. It is Daniel Marsh dropping back to 29th. That is the first one we've seen so far. We have 6% left in fuel, and we are on lap 12. I didn't get as far as I hoped I would. Um, technically we're on lap 13, I guess. This is lap 13. I was hoping to get to 18 or 19, but we're not going to get there. And that's okay because I have more fuel in the last two stints, and that should get us to the finish line appropriately, especially without using any boosts. So, um, my math may be a little bit off, but I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be too painful. There has not been a lot of movement up front. The best newcomer so far is Gavin Adam from Australia. And then we have the new guy from Greece right here. And then Rich, he's third from the newcomers. Um, I didn't really get a lot of extra time to show you um, the level that these newcomers are at, but a lot of them are like at level 7 and 8 with their cars. I mean, they're already showing up, looking good, like it's hard to compete with somebody when they get demoted from pro and they're way better than you are. Okay, so our best lap was lap 11. We did a 1:26.7, and we haven't been able to duplicate that. Um, we are on lap 14. I mean, we are going to fall a little bit short of our lap goal. It's going to be like 17 or maybe 18 if we're lucky. But our tires are still plenty good. So this pit stop, when we do it, it's going to push us back quite a bit, but we shouldn't be alarmed by that, I don't think. I'm sorry, where are we here? So we're already 45 seconds off the pace. That's not great. That's not great, Bob. A lot of jockeying behind us, but I don't see anything around here. It is pretty cool that you can watch watch a live stream. Is it a live stream of our race or is it a live stream of the elite level race? I don't know. I've thought about doing live streams with our race, but my work schedule is so unpredictable that there are times when I just don't think I'd be able to commit to that. So we're not going to do that at least right away. Pardon me while I drink some of my gas station wine. Yeah, that's the good stuff. I learned about gas station wine when I lived in Las Vegas. I lived on the Las Vegas Strip, but I lived on the south end of town where South Point is at, um, but on the south side of South Point. And there's a lot of 24-hour establishments out there where I lived, but there was only one 20, well, there's all gas stations are 24 hours, but there was one gas station that was by me. And if I had somebody coming over and I knew they didn't want to drink whiskey, I'd have to run out and buy some gas station wine for them. So, yeah, so like I got used to buying gas station wine. I just call it gas station wine. It's not like it's bad, it's just gas station wine. And, at gas stations in Las Vegas, you can buy hard liquor. Like you can get hard liquor anywhere. But, I never used it for that. There was actually a liquor store in the parking lot of my work, which was terrible because it's like, hey, I'm becoming a full-blown alcoholic. Um, Buying, some Dewar's every other night on the way home. Okay, we're down to 0% fuel. So we will, I guess, be the first ones to go into the pits. Daniel Marsh is showing some tire wear. So I'm guessing that he probably is using soft or extra soft tires. I'm not sure. So this is going to drop us pretty far back. Let's say we do a 21-second pit plus 21 seconds, so 42 seconds dropped. And that'll take us pretty much all the way to in the 30s. Maybe maybe next to Miku, which is not great. Then we're into the pits. Okay, so we're the first car into the pits. I do feel like right now that I've made a little bit of a mistake. Um, Maybe most of the cars might be trying to go halfway. We're dropping back. Let's go. This should be probably about 21 to 23 seconds. I don't know. And I think that we'll be able to catch up to the other cars fairly quickly. Nope, here comes another car into the pits. Who's this guy? Oh, that is Ludik Spacek. And then Montas has a another Montas. The other Montas, Stankovicius, he got promoted. Chukwin with a mistake. We're coming out in 35th. That's not great, Bob. Let's get going. We'll make up a little bit of ground here. All right, Chukwin drops back to 20th. So, well, spot check, it took 31 seconds. How long was our pit? I didn't even notice. It was 22. Okay, that's pretty decent for us. We'll take that. Reed Nichols is going, Rich Nichols is going into the pits. Reed Nichols is a baseball player who played for the Boston Red Sox. Ilya's got worn tires. So we do have more fuel this time around. 17, yikes. Yeah, I think I messed up actually, which is fine. It just kind of goes against the trying to have a good first race to set a standard, but actually, I guess we're going to have a good second race, which is fine. Okay, well, we've been lapped by Childers, who's already opened up a 21-second lead. That's rough. All right, so that's a 2-minute lap when you go into the pits. That is tough. That's tough to make up. 15 seconds behind the car that is in front of us. That is Jesse Salmonjoa. Salmonoja. There we go. Daniel Marsh making a mistake. And no, I'm sorry. That's Mario Lane making a mistake and dropping back. Rich Nichols comes out of the pit in 31st. So let's see. I'm trying to think here. That is. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think my calculation's a little bit off. And that might hurt us here. The only thing that's working toward our advantage is I'm not using any boosts. So, um, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we move up a spot into 34th as Daniel Marsh had went into the pits. So he went on lap 19. That was actually what I was hoping for. So Daniel Marsh is kind of running our program. All right. Hmm. When I see us running down here in 34th spot, the thing that comes to mind immediately is like we can't be we can't be running with these new guys. You know, like we got to be better than that. In in all honesty, I don't know if we're going to be as good as we need to be until we can get Dick Good, up to a higher stamina. So I don't know. We might not be good. Montas Augustakis is going to be going into the pits, so we'll gain a spot there for sure. Yeah, in that final race, where we almost got demoted, we had uh, t- uh, a problem with the car early on. That was um, an unforced error. It just happened, and it was 5 or 6 laps where we had a technical error. Then we went into the pits and we fixed it, and then we were good until the end when our technical issue happened with one of our components to our vehicle. And yeah, that was, I mean, everything that could have went wrong did. As you can see, there's several cars now that have tire issues, including the leader, Jeffrey Childers. And so, yeah, I mean, it really felt like we were up against it in that race, and that the likelihood that we would um, be able to keep ourselves from being demoted. Yeah, I mean, like it did not look good for us. Teagard and Rex going into the pits. Teagard and Rex, another driver who had one good finish and then barely, I mean, just goes out there for a Sunday drive every race as we get passed here by and lapped. We're going to move into 32nd position. That's good. Drink a little more wine. I've got the whole bottle here, so it's fine. We're not going to run out. Okay, so we have several cars pitting in front of us, which will be no advantage. They'll be in and out, just like Rich Nichols was. So I don't think we're going to gain any spots here. Um, so yeah, they did a good job. They actually made it to probably the right length. Shit. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough fuel based on my calculations. I am glad that I have learned that when I make these mistakes and you have to pit an extra time to not make it a full tank of fuel. I just put a splash in there that will get us to the finish line, I think. There's a mistake made by Virel, and those cars are going into the pits. Everybody came out in front of us, so um, we did not gain a spot there. Okay, so everybody else did it right. I screwed up. Okay, fine. I admit it. I screwed up. The weird thing is, um, Capiston, where is he at? Is he in the pits now? There he is, right there, in the pits. He always pits early, but I guess he didn't do that today. Maybe he learned. I don't know. All these cards pitting and coming out. That's cool. This is a pretty cool track. Let's back out and get a look at all these cars in and out of the pits. Doesn't help us at all. We're not gaining anything here. Because like an idiot, I can't do math. Now, in the first race in my first amateur season, I finished 31st. And it's looking like I'm going to do something stupid like that again. Will I be able to catch up to these cars coming out of the pits in front of us? It looks like that's a no. 31st. Oh, so they're giving me one with that card. No, I guess the other vehicle. Who is that? Let's look. Oh, off the track up to 30th. So is that Anna? No, that is Walter Sosa and Igor Oliveira. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I think Igor Oliveira was in my rookie level group, rookie 33. I could be wrong because I didn't compete against him, but I still check in with the old guys and see how they're doing. And I think he's a name that I recognize. Okay, so we're in 30th. Lokdianov making a mistake in 29th in front of us, and we'll get another spot. We're up to 29th. Take advantage of these mistakes. Salminoja into the pits. We're going to gain that spot. Ben Kurik into the pits. We'll gain that spot. So we're slowly moving up. This is not how I wanted it to be, but I will accept it. Oh, I guess we just moved up one spot. And we are back on the lead lap somehow. So that's good. Unfortunately, we are 15 seconds behind Anna. And as we know, she's got a better car than us, or a better driver, one of the two. Okay, so now that we've gone through most of the drivers, I guess everybody up. Okay, so there's some of the other leaders are going to the pits. Some of these others might be trying to go halfway. Bruno, that is something that he attempts often. I mean, we're on lap 24. Uh, hmm. So Veldman dropping back. We're not going to be able to. I don't think we're going to be able to take his spot. When um when we get to Veldman here, he's coming out. When we get to Veldman, we'll take a look at all the stats so far. We'll check in with the team and the friends list. Go, go. Are we gonna get 27th? Go, go, go. Yes, 27th place. Sorry, Veldman. Bye bye. Oh, just barely got him. That's not fair to him. Okay, so let's take a look here as Chukwin will go into the pits. Best pits. Oh no, sorry. Best lap time so far is Jeffrey Childer as the leader. That makes sense. 123.8. Ours is 126.7. Okay. Then we have best pit. Gavin Adam giving Capiston a run for his money. And look at that. We've had the eighth best, 22.0.58. So that's good. We'll take a look at the live standings. Where are we at? Well, we're 27th. This is the first race. Don't be a dummy. Okay. And then we'll take a look at the friends list. Hello, friends. Luca Matt is in first, and Leonardo Fascine is in first. Good job. T Webb's in second. He's in his second year at the amateur level, and I knew it wouldn't be long before he was going to be ruling that one. Okay, very good. Also, shout out to where's he at? Is he on my list? No, I don't see him there. Oh, no, I don't see him. Okay, never mind. I was looking for Stu. And here is the team. Hello, team. Am I the worst? I am the worst. No, Sartori is 36th. Rom is 32nd. Estevez is 32nd. Nick Hemming. So these are all guys getting to the amateur level for the first time and finding it rough. Gaston is going to rule his group for sure. Patos in 10th. He's pitting right now, though. He'll make that up. I think by the end of this season, we'll have every driver at the amateur level. I don't know what the deal is with Danny. Okay, let's get back to our race. Give a shout out to Powell Howlick from Poland. He's in the lead by a half a second over Childers. I'm sure Childers will just take that back on his own. Swindell is not pitted. He's going to go halfway. And Dagasan will go halfway. And Lane, Botlow, and Nascimento, those guys have all gone halfway. We are kind of out here in our own no man's land. Anna's up to 24th, Ben Couric 25th, Chukwin 26th. Daniel Marsh made a mistake dropping back. He was already behind us, though. We've pulled away from Veldman. I mean, Laktianov and Sosa are always better than I am. I don't know how they're behind me. We are down to 15% fuel. I mean, come on. We're not even halfway. I really botched this one. Yeah, I never seem to get the calculations right. And that's my biggest fault. If you've watched a majority of my races, you know that I really struggle getting the calculation right. Every once in a while, I'll nail it, which is how I got that 14th place finish. But more often than not, I just screw it up. So we have now put up our best lap since lap 11. Oh, that was a mistake made by Chukwin right here. Well, that'll bring him closer to us. It'll update to what, 5 seconds? Oh, 3 seconds. Okay. Well, Chukwin's got a better car than we do, but um, let's see if we can close the gap. A lot of cars jockeying behind us here. So this has got to be, oh, this is Childers here. There you go. We're about to get lapped. And then that red car must be Kowalik. Dagasan finally showing some tire wear. So we're 3 seconds behind. Yeah, we're going to be much further than that when we complete this lap. Yikes. While we are terrible in handling, we'll get better for, well, I mean, every car level part that's 3 or 4, we will upgrade after this race. So we'll be better next race. All right, so 2.8 is now 3.4. So, yeah, we're not catching him anytime soon. And that's what the wine is for. That's good stuff. All right. So, yeah, we're not even halfway yet. Shit. You know what's going to happen? This is how we're going to finish last. We don't have enough fuel in this stint and the next stint. And then all I'm going to have is 15 liters of fuel and then keep going in and in. I thought I was being so smart, and instead I'm being incredibly stupid. Now, this is going to be a absolute abortion of a race. That sucks. Saratovsky making a mistake on the track. If you look at the cars that are one lap behind us, there's 4 of them. So as soon as we go into the pit, we're dropping back 4 spots. You know, we haven't gained enough so that when we go into the pits, we can at least hold our position. In fact, Lokdianov is coming up quick. He's now 3 seconds behind us. We know he's a better car. Walter Sosa always has a better car. This is very frustrating. We're putting up 127s, which is not good enough. Edward Chukwin in front of us is putting up 126s, you know? He's a full second better than us. Okay, Bruno is going to the pits for the first time. Dropping back a little bit. Alexander Miku is not pitted yet, but he is 4 minutes back. He is just out there for a Sunday drive. Coming out of the pits right now. Wait, there's no way Bruno. Wow, he fell all the way back to me. That is incredible because it was such a long pit. So we're up to 26th, but that's a bad sign for us. We're almost halfway. Oh, God, I really blew it. And I thought I was so clever. Hmm. Okay, we just had our best lap, by the way, lap 30. We did a 126.5. I think this coming up here, this gentleman that's 3 laps down, I think that is Alexandru. Well, at least we're doing better than Alexandru. Lokdianov catching us quick. Actually, Veldman isn't that far back either. Yikes. Holy crap, look at how quickly he caught us there. That is nuts. Wow. He is right there. 2.3 to 1.5. So we're going to give that spot back very quickly, especially these corners. Mm. I should give a shout out to Steven, to Stuart. Both of those guys have been really helpful. And of course, Daniel, the team captain, um, have been really helpful giving out good information for these races. It's not their fault that I don't always take it. Not that I know better than them, but I sort of have this desire to succeed on my own, you know? And although we are part of a team, and like if I just took the good information that I've been given and execute it, it'd help the team. I still want to learn on my own and hope that, um, that way the information will stick with me. We're down to 6%. Damn it. I've really screwed up today. I have really screwed up. So we pitted at lap 17. How? $17, so 34. We're gonna get two. We're gonna basically get 2 more laps out of this. Oh my God, I've screwed up so bad. This could be a last place finish. I'm not even joking because we're gonna have one more. where I'll get 19 more laps out of it, right? That'll get us to like 55, and then we're going to pit twice more because of the 15 liters of fuel that I thought we would have a splash that might need to get us to the end. Now, Reed Nichols is pitting the second time right now. Chris Swindell is pitting right now, too. Alexi is right on our tail. This is an interesting turn of events here. I don't know why Reed is going a second time right now. Well, I guess that's on brand for him, where we added a couple extra splashes. So we're moving up to 24th, which looks nice on paper, but that does not help us. So, but Rich does come out in front of us, actually. And then finally we'll get passed by Alexi. A mistake by Botlow will push him back to 31st. We've basically got 2 more laps. So that'll get us at 35. Oh, God. What an idiot. I really blew it. Lap 33 was our fastest. Let's see. Ah, shit. How are we going in now? We still had 3% to go. Oh, so we just didn't have enough fuel to get around one more lap? Ah, oh my God. Seriously? We got 1 extra lap out of that fuel. How is that even possible? Oh, I'm such an idiot. So stupid. Go. All right. Go, 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 go. I mean, we really haven't actually passed anyone since the first lap. Okay, we're coming out in 32nd. That could be worse, you know? All right. That yellow car is Teagard and Rex's new color, I think. We spent all that money on upgrades for nothing, and we're going to have to do it again. A couple cars making some mistakes in front of us, including Nichols and Lane. Marsh is going into the pits. We might gain 1 spot back on Marsh. What was that pit time again? The second one? Ooh, 21.3. Wow, we're actually doing really well with pits today. We gotta look at the positive. Okay, well, that's something. Oh, God, we're idiots. Oh, okay, we're gonna get 1 spot back on Marsh, it appears. All right, and then so Oliveira is 15 seconds ahead of us. I mean, that's just so frustrating. I mean, and the worst part is sitting here knowing that we're going to have to pit again, and then we're going to go in maybe 2 more times because of the amount of fuel. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just so stupid. Yeah, I feel like an idiot. I mean, Oliveira will at least have to go in. Veldman will have to go in. So will. Loktionov will probably be in our general area. We could finish in last place. That's the crazy thing. The other frustrating thing is like I've waited all week for this, and this is going to be the result. The anticipation, and then the multitude of poor math skills rearing its ugly head. Yeah, this is a bummer. Now, I just like what attribute for the car or for my driver would make him better in the corners? Like, why is he so bad? Is it the handling of our car because of our car parts being lower? 15.7, and now we're going to be 15.6. So we're not even gaining on the car in front of us. Man, yeah, like we just slow down to make a soft right. So if I'm looking back on the mistakes that we've made, um, I'm going to say the first mistake was lowering our car parts toward the end of the year to avoid, paying for new ones. I guess if I had realized that those car parts would, I mean, obviously it makes sense, but I didn't think of it. That your car parts will transfer over to the next season, whatever level you're at is where you start at. Well, I mean, we were up to level 6 at one point. Like, I would have tried to maintain that. But remember, we lost two of our three sponsors in the early part of last season. So we had lost that extra money. So the timing wasn't great either. So that's probably the first mistake is we're not starting with a car that is competitive to this level. We've upgraded the driver, but that driver doesn't have the stamina yet to really make a difference. Lap by lap, I guess. So that's the second thing. And then if I don't get the calculations right, um, well, then what chance do you really have? So this already is like making me feel like we won't have a good finish until mid-season, which is very disheartening to me as I'm kind of figuring it out now. Lap 33, we had our best lap, and now we're running a second worse with less fuel. Hmm. I need some fuel intake too, also known as wine. That's smooth. Oh, shit. I've really blown it. 31st. Are we going to finish 31st in the first race again? And here's what makes it worse. This is even worse. It's because Ilya was in my rookie group with me, and we both got promoted at the same time, and through randomness ended up in the same amateur group. And here he is up in 15th. Okay, 16th, he just dropped back because of his tires. He's already knows what he's doing, and here I am, twice as far back. Um, oh, he's dropping back quick though. He's dropped back 2 spots like that. Yeah, that's embarrassing that we're not better than we are. We'll take a look up at the leaders here. Childers, Capiston, and Gavin Adam. Good job by that guy. He is no rookie. This is a guy who, there he is. Give him a little FaceTime here. This is a guy who knows what he's doing. Got demoted from pro to our level, and this is the guy that's going to be dominating. Ilya going into the pits now. Then we got G and Harvey, Moreno, Severino, Gray, Villarreal, all from our season last year. And then we have another first newcomer, not named Gavin Adam, and that is Gabriel Priapitali. He's in 10th. And then Kowalik is in 13th. He led some laps today. And then we have in 16th, there he is. That is Manolis Anagustu running up front. So those are the new guys. What's up, new guys? Oh, wow, look at Anna up in 18th. So she finished strong last year, and she's coming out swinging this year. Good job by her. Then we got to give a shout out to Gerjan Veltman in 26th. Looking pretty good. And Leonard Botlow in 29th with Igor Oliveira in front behind him. So those are all the new guys that are doing better than I'm doing. Yeah. 2 laps down. What a dumbass. Okay, we have 21% left, and we are on lap 41. Teagard and Rex behind us in 32nd. That must be him right there, but now he's got tire trouble. So he probably won't be gaining us. Oh, no, that's not right. He's 8 seconds behind us because we're 2 laps down. We suck. Veltman gets ahead of Ilya thanks to a mistake. I wonder how worn our components are going to be after this. It doesn't matter because we're giving upgrades to anything that's 3 or 4. So we're probably not going to have any money after going into the next race. That's just how it's going to be. All these guys are going to blow right by us. Teagard and Rex there in the yellow car. We're 17 seconds behind Oliveira. Absolutely ridiculous. What a mess. Edward Pratt and Manolis going into the pits. Whoa, a little bit of a lag there. Now Oliveira will have to pit here pretty soon, maybe in the next lap. So we'll catch up to him and likely pass him. Gurjan Veldman won't have to pit until lap 50. So I think he overshot on his fuel, whereas I undershot. Hmm. All right, so Pratt's coming out in 25th. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe. I thought I was being so clever. A couple more cars going to the pits. I think these are all, yeah, part of the leader group here. So what is this, the 2/3 of the way, I guess? Ooh, some might be a little bit short though. Oh no, because they're on the lead lap. I don't know. Lokdianov going into the pits. Teagarden and Spacek are in the pits behind us. We're not gaining anything on these guys, but time. Nichols up to 15th though. Good job by him. And he's already pitted twice. So he will have to pit again though. Lokdianov and Sosa. Is there any chance that I might actually catch up to them? Looks like no. No. And they fall back to us. Oh man, we truly suck. Well, I don't think Sosa will be too far in front of us. There he is in the black car. Oh, there goes a car right off the track. Well, what is the deal with Alexandru? Did he just put in like 200 liters of fuel? That can't be a strategy, man. That's nuts. 6 minutes off the pace. There's Grosjean going in. Is he far enough in front of us that we won't be able to pass him? We're down to 15% fuel. What a chump. Igor is going in too. So we could gain 2 spots here, but not that it means a lot since we'll be going into the pits not long after. Grosjean up to 23 seconds. He's done and out. And we'll temporarily get 2 positions. Up to 29th for the moment. Ooh. There have been no technical issues so far, which makes sense, of course, because why would there be? It's the first race. But, sometimes you get into accidents. You have little problems with your car. I mean, last season, our driver puked in his helmet, and that made us go into the pits to change out the helmet, which is not a lot of fun. We haven't had any of those situations happen. Childers with a 13-second lead over Moreno. Great job by him. I mean, the cars behind him haven't even pitted yet. He is running away with it. I don't think I'll do this year, but for this season, but next season, wherever I end up in rookie level, or if I get lucky enough to stick around, maybe I will have like a mid-week video where I'll do like an interview with the winner and find out like what his strategy was. And I don't know if drivers are willing to give away their strategies, but just like um, Skype them or whatever, and get the. It would probably be difficult with people in other countries, of course, but that'd be kind of fun. There's a car going into the pits. That's Stephen Gray, it looks like, who's up in third. We might get a lap back on him. Oh, there we go. I'm going off into the. Yeah. Oh, another car. Wow. Can you not drive on my car, please? So that's great. There was our first mistake. Didn't hurt us. We have nothing to lose at this point. Solomon Noja behind us is going into the pits. Actually, what that did with us going off the track there, that actually made Veldman close the gap pretty good. I think he's going to finish better than us today, the way things are going. We're down to 9%. I mean, how many times with 15 liters will we have to pit 3 more times? Well, we're going to finish last with a 21-second pit in and out plus our pit time. We're screwed. I mean, we're only on lap 48 right now. So we'll get to lap 50 with 15 liters. I mean, we'll probably have to pit 2 or 3 more times. So this has been our throw. I mean, all the money we spent on this, and it's absolutely just a disaster. I blew it. We moved up to 28th. Oh, because Nascimento had pitted. Rich Nichols is going into the pits. He did a good job getting up into the top 15. Edward Pratt going off the track. A 21-second pit for Nichols. That's going to give him a pretty good finish today. I think he'll be able to go the rest of the way. Man, this is so frustrating. So we're 15 seconds behind uh, Sosa, and Veldman is 10 seconds behind us. No chance at improving, no chance at falling back until we pit. We're down to 6%. Last time around, we pitted at 3% instead of using it all up. So, I mean, we're just absolutely screwed. We're on lap 50. Can we get 1 or 2 more laps? Would be great. I'm going to guess no. Chukwin pits. He's coming out in 23rd. Wow. So, like, drivers who are rookie promoted, Marsh, Veldman, Oliveira, Augustakis, Salminoja, Spacek, Miku. Miku's finally got worn tires. Um, we're racing with these guys. That's not what you want. Daryl G going off the track in front of us. We're not making up any ground on anyone. Childers has a 53-second lead. He's almost lapped the entire field. .3 3%. Will we go in here or can we get one more lap, please? I guess it doesn't matter. We're screwed either way. We'll be in and out quickly, I suppose. It's just how many times will we have to do it? Okay, we'll get one more lap. We're still losing ground. Who's in front of us? Oh, Sosa. Okay, well, he's better than us. All right. Well, so we'll pit. I'm assuming we'll pit this time around. If we can stay out one more lap, let's do it. Let's get as close as we can. We're on lap 52. I'm going to have to chug the rest of this bottle of wine just to forget about this race. What the hell? We'll do it right now. Okay, I'll take a sip. Well, let's take a look at the team. Wow. Okay, well, Hemmings is doing better than I am, and it's his first race in amateur. At least I'm doing better than Ram and Sartori, but it's their first race in amateur. Estevez is doing better than me, which is good. And Daniel's in 19th, which is very good. And we're in the pits, so. All right. This shouldn't take long. However long it takes to change the tires and put in 15 liters. Let's go. What? That's such bullshit. 8%. Oh, God bless it. I should be kicked out of this league right now. I'm such an idiot. This is going to be worse than our amateur debut last season. I can't believe I'm this stupid. Ugh. How many laps can we get on 8%? One, two, six, eight? No. Oh, maybe. 7 laps? I think we're going to get 7 laps. Hey, Miku going into the pits for the first time. Congratulations on finding the pits. Something that I'm very familiar with this race. Hey, we're going to get one spot back. Look at us. I'm an idiot. Down to 6%. We might have to pit twice more. We're on lap 54. Maybe 3 times more. Who knows? Move over, Miku. God, I'm so stupid. If I had, if I had calculated um, even somewhat correctly, at least I would have thought, okay, well, we'll put a full fuel tank in there for the final go. But I thought I had calculated correctly, and I only made it 15% or 15 liters, I should say, because I thought that might just be enough to get over the finish line if we fell short. Well, I didn't think we were going to fall 15 laps short. We needed a full fuel tank for that. So I just absolutely blew it. If you're still here watching at this point, thank you so much. I mean, I don't even want to watch right now. This is the absolute worst case scenario. This is maybe the worst race that we've run at the amateur level. And this is coming right out of the gate with a brand new car and a brand new driver. The good news is you only have to wait until Tuesday for an opportunity to make up for this mistake, which we will try to do. But right now it's shameful. Shameful. And technically in 31st, we are in the first transfer spot back to rookie. It's only race number 1, but yeah, this is pathetic. So who should we give some props to? Um, okay, so Pawlik, who only um, pitted 1 time, and that got him up to the front. Good job by him. Prix, I mean, I think he's a pro level that got demoted, but he's obviously, he knows what he's doing. Dagasan with only 1 pit, looking good. We're going to be going right back into the pits here, guys. I mean, I can't even look. Somebody distract me with more alcohol. Mario Lane in 20th. I mean, that's not a great finish for him with just doing 1 pit. He would have expected more. Then we have some decent finishes here for some new guys. You got to give like Veldman a good shout out because 28th will be pretty solid. I mean, to make your first start in amateur and do that is good. Um, these guys are still learning, so I can't believe it. How many laps did we get on that? Lap 53, and it's lap. Oh my God. Every 3 laps, we're going to be pitting the rest of the way. I just don't want to look. We're going to finish so poorly. Can we at least get the fastest lap? Maybe make some money off this? I'm all about money. Come on, get the fuck out of there. Let's go. 31st. Ah, shit. There goes Daniel. Ah, shit. There goes Tea Garden. 23 seconds. 23 seconds for 15 liters of fuel. 34th. Wow, we're going to finish last. And we deserve it. I can't even look. There is not enough wine right now. Oh my God. I don't have anything else to say. I have nothing else to add to this video. Um, wow. And the worst part is like I actually thought I was right. I actually thought I was a genius. I thought I had it. I thought I had it nailed down. Oh God, that's the worst part about it is like I was kind of in my own head at least cocky about it. Oh yeah, I'm killing it today. I'm not. I might actually catch Augustakis, which is just a great name. I'm sorry, where's he from? Lithuania? Yeah, Lithuania. That's great. Okay. I mean, we're down to 6%. I mean, one of the problems that we are recognizing here though is I mean, with the our driver going through the corners is just not I mean, it's just terrible. He's like an 80-year-old that's got a brake to make a right turn. Well, we did catch Augustakis pretty quickly, didn't we? Not that it much matters when we go right back into the pits. We've got 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go, and we're going to have to pit a couple more times. Oh, Augustakis is going into the pits. Okay, well, we'll be able to build up a little bit of a gap. Maybe we can, when we do pit, we won't have to get passed up by a half dozen other drivers. I actually cannot believe we're this far back. This will be the worst finish in our career. Childers, I mean, just give them the race already. A minute and 5 second lead over Kowalik and Capiston um, will probably catch Kowalik, I'm thinking. Maybe even Gavin Adam. I don't know. 3% before we go back in. I cannot look. Augustakis is just coming out of the pits. Well, we got 3/4 of the way around the track on Augustakis. So when we go in, I guess it'll probably be next lap again. We should still come out in front of him. He's in 36th. I just can't even. We just put up our best lap. I don't know how or why. We just did. We'll be going in this next lap. We're on lap 60, so lap 61 will go in. We may have to go in one more time, and that'll be enough to drop us back to 36th. More alcohol. I may have to Uber Eats some more wine to get over this one. Oh boy. Not a good season debut. Well, let's I guess we'll hold off as we go into the pits here. We'll go in, we'll come out. We'll wait to do the final update for the best lap, best pit, overall standings we know because we're looking at it. Um, and then we'll take a look at the friends list and then the team page. All right, whatever. Yep. Marsh has passed us. Spotcheck has passed us. Teagard and Rex is better than us. How about an 18-second? Let's go. Really? 22 seconds. Yeah. He just got passed by Salmon Noah. Ugh. And we still might have to pit one more time. We will pit one more time. We're going to fall one lap short. Oh, Ilya pitted. Fell back to 27th. Hey, Nascimento 28th. That's a good start for him. I mean, I just think like what a waste of money for us. Oh my gosh, all the money that I spent on this race and absolutely maximum suckitude. And there's Augustakis right there. We go in one more time, he'll pass us, and we will finish 36th. We deserve it. The leaders should be going in here quickly. Or not, I mean, Childers will cross the finish line any second now, and then the rest of them will take a minute 13. He nearly lapped the entire field. That's very impressive. And he's finished. He's done. There you go. I think he's done. It'll be a minute 13 before we see the rest of them pop up. Hey, will Capiston get past Cowlick? There he is. Cowlick's right there. We'll watch this. That's a three-man race right there for second place. These three. It's Cowlick and Adam, who are both newcomers. Capiston trying to get around Cowlick. We got all these lap cars in front of them. Here we come around to the finish line. There he's making his move. Trying. Denied. There you go. First place goes to Childers. Second place to Cowlick. Third place to Capiston. Good job, guys. You know you're good for the whole season. Very impressive. And it's good to have an American win, I suppose. If I can't win, let's have an American win. So I just somehow passed Salminoja for the moment. But don't worry, buddy. You're about to get that spot right back. We're down to 3%. We're on lap 63. I'm going to fall one lap short, which was my whole fear before the race ever started, which was why I had 15 liters left as my final option. And we're still going to fall short and have to go to that. What a rookie mistake. Well, I'm vowing right now that will not happen for next week's race. All right, we'll get one more lap and we'll go in. Putting up 126s, which is not the worst we've ever seen. So let's wrap up the top 10 here. So we know Childers, Cowlick, and Capiston. Adam finishes fourth. Good job by him. Moreno, fifth. Swindell, sixth, with only one pit. Seventh for Severino. That makes sense. Eighth for Glenn Harvey. Ninth for G. And 10th will be Stephen Gray. Basically everybody up till Khan Dagasan. I mean, this is good. That's probably good enough to keep you in the fold for the entire season. So good job by them. Anna's going to get 17th. So she's going to be good for a while anyway. We are on lap 63. Can we get one more lap? We're at 0%. Are they really going to make me go in? Come on. Stay out. Ah, you bitch. God. This is humiliating. We're going to finish 36th. And I'm just going to sit here and suffer because I deserve it. I'm going to watch this happen. Oh, we are 36th. We can't even get a sub 20-second pit. We should be really good at it. Why? 22.7 seconds for 4 tires and 15 liters. This is embarrassing. I cannot believe this happened. We're going to be the last car on the track, except for Miku. Thank you, Miku. Thank you for sucking so hard. Miku did a lot of drugs before the race. That's my only chance to finish 36. He did some really hard drugs. I always said that, like, because NASCAR races are so boring, it should be sponsored by Ambien, and then every driver should have to take an Ambien at the start of the race. And then you just race until there's one car standing. Like everyone will crash. That's which isn't what people want anyway. And then whomever can stay awake until the last car driving um, wins. That's my belief. Sponsored by Ambien. Everybody takes one Ambien, and then you drive until you crash your car. And whoever still is driving a functioning vehicle, whether that takes 30 minutes or an hour or 3 hours to fall asleep. Ah, your mother. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, that's so sad. Should we be out of like concern for Miku? Should we stay here and just watch Miku finish up the race? All right. Let's see. Best lap 121. Jeffrey Childers, our best lap was 126. Um, Best pit was Capiston with 18 seconds. Look, we had the fourth best pit. We should have. We did it. Hey, there's Miku. Come on, buddy. Um, yeah, that's horrible. I mean, that we had to do 6 pits. Well, we know where we stand. We are in 36th. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Friends list. Hello, friends. Anybody win? No, but Fashin finished second. Good job by him. Martin Parker finished eighth. Let's see. Mossberg finished fifth. Okay, Mossberg's figured it out. Good job. Good, baby. Come on, buddy. Becker finished 16th. And yeah. Okay, good job by Storano, who's still down there in rookie. We've only got 3 friends at the rookie level. And we'll take a look at the team. I'm just going to block this out so nobody can see it. Oh, wow. Look at this. Satori finished 36th. Ram finished 37th. So I'm in good company because those guys are good, but they're just learning. There he is. Uh, Daniel, good job, 17th. Gaston in rookie finished 4th. And Pato in rookie finished 11th. Okay. That'll do it. I cannot wait for. No, you know what? This is our punishment. We have to wait for Miku to finish up. We'll at least get it to this level. Come on, Miku. Any second now, buddy. Any second. I've actually never waited for the entire race to go. I mean, the people have left the track. Um, you know, there are people drinking in the infield, but most of the people have gone. Um, yeah, this is Miku's out there. He's going the distance. Any second now. Miku. Oh, he's got one more lap to go. I'm not leaving. If you're not leaving, I'm not leaving. Come on, Miku. Let's click on him. This is the penalty, Miku. I hope you've learned something today. I've learned something. Have you learned anything, Miku? Come on. He's around the Renault. He's around the Repsol. He had his fastest lap on lap 36, which is the slowest lap of anybody. He went into the pits on lap 51. He is from Romania. I think that's Romania, right? Yeah. Round turn 7. Everybody in his pit is standing there with their hands on their hips, wishing that he would have quit so long ago. They could be home by now. They could be at the hotel. Oh, Lord. Come on, Miku. Pick up the pace, buddy. He's probably boosting right now. This is his fastest lap. Come on. He's got the boost going. All right. Miku. Good job, buddy. I'm not making fun of you. I'm right here. You're right there. We're together. Yes. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Like and or subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on Tuesday. And I promise you, this will be so much better. Until then, everyone, have a great day.